Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now, as you guys can see, you guys are in for a special video. We're doing a 2-for-1. We're going to be reviewing the Tati Blendiful, and we're also going to be reviewing the Bite Cosmetics Changemaker Supercharged Complexion line, which I'm super excited about. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I use these products and if the Blendiful and the Bite Cosmetics made the cut, make sure you stay tuned and keep on watching. All right, you guys, so as I mentioned in my intro, today's video, we're going to be doing a 2-for-1 special. So I thought this would be perfect, honestly, to use the Blendiful along with a new complexion. Honestly, I'm trying to have an open mind about the Blendiful, but, you know, in the back of my mind, I'm just like, sis, it's a puff. Like, that is just like what I just been like thinking ever since I saw the product reveal. All right, so let me throw my cute little headband on. I already have my brows and stuff done. Of course, you guys know I have my moisturizer on. So here is the Blendiful. Of course, this is the packaging. We all saw it on her big reveal. My very first impression, just off the bat, just looking at the two products in my hand, is that, like, okay. Material feels really soft, but honestly it's not nothing that I'm not used to. Y'all, I'ma just go ahead and I'ma just lay it on y'all right now. Here's my MAC puff. As far as like comparison to the two materials, honestly they feel very similar, but what I do love though, it's thinner than my MAC puff and it is larger, so I do love that. But I also love that she has a mini as well, and it's really cute, and this is great for taking around for touch-ups. She made a lot of claims pertaining to the Blendiful, that it is your multi-purpose product where it applies your foundation, it applies your powder, it can apply your concealer, it can probably apply cream blushes. It seems like she's really homing in on this cream and powder aspect of our makeup routine. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is just take a little bit of my all-nighter setting spray by Urban Decay, and I'm just going to quickly spray my skin. And then I'm going to use the Dermablend Instant Jelly Grip Primer. This is supposed to be a 3-in-1 tasking primer. I have the Bite Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. I ended up getting the color in T105. And then I also bought the Bite Cosmetics Tan to Supercharged Pressed Powder. So the Bite Cosmetics Changemaker Foundation is supposed to be up to medium coverage. I usually wear full coverage, but it is okay. I think I can build it up a little bit with the Bite Supercharged Pressed Powders. All right, so I'm just gonna go on with a corner of the Tati Blendiful, and I'm going to start working it. You know what? It feels nice, and I like how the foundation is actually going onto my skin. But I do find myself having to really concentrate in the corner, really trying to focus on this corner, you guys. It's really hard because I'm used to a beauty blender. It's definitely a hand motion you have to get used to. And this foundation, it's actually really nice as well. I wasn't expecting to like this foundation because I feel like I'm really picky when it comes down to my foundations, but this is actually looking really good. But I felt like it's not soaking up as much product. I feel like that was a huge worry for a lot of people. This type of application with the Blendiful is definitely something I have to get used to. And I feel like it's taking me a little bit more time to apply my foundation, whereas I feel like with other tools, I get a quicker application. I do feel like this took me some time though, for sure. Maybe I could have used a little less foundation, maybe not. So next we're gonna use the Bite Changemaker Pressed Powder, and we're going to switch to a different section of the Blendiful. I'm gonna take it like this, and I'm going to press it into the powder, and we're gonna go for it and set our foundation. Oh, I don't know about this color. Oh! You guys, if I look a little tan, I'm sorry, but yeah. Oh, this powder make me look a little red too. Okay. Now, as far as powder, for setting. I don't know how I feel about this because this, like I said, this is taking a little bit longer for me. I'm used to using bigger tools. All right, so here's how my face looks with the powder. Blendiful applies your powder really evenly across your skin. I feel like I can't do like a sweeping motion. You really have to press this into your skin. But as far as the powder goes, I love how it sets. Of course, it's a little bit too dark for me. The formula is really smooth. I really love that. So the application is really nice. And the thing is, it keeps your skin looking dewy, which would be great for the summertime. Next, we're going to move on to concealer, and honey, I am running out of real estate on this sponge. So for concealer, we're going to be using the Fenty Beauty 235 concealer. We're gonna head down to the tip of the Blendiful, and I'm going to try to get it in a position where it doesn't mix with the foundation. Oh, that's a smooth application. That is a very smooth application. Like, yo, this Blendiful is blending, boo. It is blending. I love how it's like softening the edges of my concealer, whereas I find myself working at a little bit harder when I use my beauty blender. Oh wow, I love that. That is so blended. Maybe with a little bit of slight assistance from the concealer, because Fenty is good, y'all. Don't even lie, Fenty is good. So for my setting powder, I'm just gonna use my Airspun. This is the color Naturally Neutral. Right there, I'm gonna take that corner right there and try to set my concealer. You guys saw that I did not use the mini because I just felt like, for me, it's a little bit unnecessary right now, being that I don't need to touch up. If you want to, you can use the baby Blendiful to put powder under your eyes. I think that would be completely fine because it still has that same flexibility. But I am admittedly saying I am impressed. I didn't have much faith in it compared to the MAC one, but I definitely do see its differences for sure as far as the application process for liquids and powders. Like, it's definitely different. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my makeup for you guys and then come back. All right, we are back and this is our final look. So let's go ahead and wrap this up and answer all of those important questions that everyone wants to know. Is the Blendiful worth $18? It is worth every single penny. It is definitely different from a regular beauty puff. Now, does it feel like it's made up of the same materials? It actually kind of feels like it's made up of all the same materials. It's a lot more of a short-haired puff and there's not so much fluff to it, and of course it's way more flatter. I won't say it exceeded my expectations, but it definitely met expectations. It's not, to me, it's not a revolutionary product. She just came back with it in a more unique way and from a different perspective, which I absolutely can respect that. All right, so as far as the Bite Changemaker complexion line, I really am impressed. And I usually do not like my skin to look dewy because I am an oily skin girl, but I feel like this made me look very dewy and healthy in all the right places. I love the coverage on the Bite Cosmetics. I do feel like you can actually work it up to full with the foundation alone. The powder has a very great texture to it. I really love how the powder goes on. Even though it was not quite my color, I did like the powder as well. I definitely feel like for this to be a medium to almost full coverage foundation, I really feel like I have nothing on. I feel like my skin can breathe. If you guys were interested in picking up the Bite Complexion Changemaker line, definitely give it a try. The foundation and the powder are definitely going to be in my collection from now on. All right, you guys, so that's basically all I have to say about the Tati Blendiful and the Bite Cosmetics Changemaker complexion line. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you are going to buy the Blendiful, please comment below and tell me what you're most excited about purchasing the Blendiful. If you like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and follow me on all my social media platforms. All right, you guys, so that is it for this review, and I can't wait to see you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.